Hi everybody, here we are at Steamtown Hot Yoga. We are here for the Lackawanna County Medical Society. They're doing a wonderful little event that they put together where people could come free of charge to experience hot yoga. They had to commit to 4 weeks, 3 times a week, and see what happens at the end. So we're interviewing first, and then we're going to do a follow-up interview, and we'll see how they did. So hope you enjoy everything you see going forward, and we'll see how everybody made out. I am with Donnie Euros, and we are here because, Donnie, I want to ask you.
Sure.
This is your first attempt at a real class. I know you've done
Correct.
yoga before, but what made you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to give this thing a shot for 3 days a week for a month. I want to see what I can do. What happened with that? What'd you do?
It was a perfect opportunity to put myself in a position where I can be in it long enough to see the difference. It was a commitment to a month. It was something I was looking towards more long-term for health purposes, for anxiety, and learning just to calm down my mind. And we all know anything you do once or twice doesn't really do anything. Mm-hmm. So it was a good amount. I felt like it was a good length of time to give myself a good commitment to see the change.
How did you hear about this class, and where were you, and when you did hear it, you thought, as you're saying, you did it for health benefits, you did it for
Sure.
all those reasons, but when it popped up, was it impulsive, or did you have to really think about it?
Oh, no, it was completely impulsive.
Okay.
I knew I wanted to do it. So I've coached gymnastics for 28 years, and one of the instructors here is one of my coaching buddies. So I was coming to visit her on a Wednesday after she taught class. I was sitting down with John. I know John a little bit, and he was telling me that they were developing this program. And when he was telling me about it, I jumped right on it. I was like, I'm your first one to go.
With the health benefits associated with yoga, the calm, the peaceful, I think we all could use that. So other than that, is there anything else you're specifically looking for, so that at the end of this, when I interview you again in a month and I say, what happened, Donnie? How did you do? Is there another goal other than peace that you're looking to accomplish?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think anyone, I'd like to lose a couple pounds. That'd be nice. But to gain back the flexibility and balance in my body, from doing gymnastics my whole entire life, you take yourself to the extremes, and as we get older, you start losing those extremes. I lost a lot of flexibility, range of motion, so I like to see an increase of that and stability in my legs.
In the co-ed bathroom, and maybe it's not co-ed, but the one I was just in, there are positions, that 3 pictures of a woman in such unbelievable positions, poses, postures. It amazes me. She's literally sitting, and her legs and her knees are at her nose. It's amazing. Do you hope you can maybe do that?
No, not anymore. No.
Okay,
no.
but that's amazing.
It is. It reminds me a lot of my old gymnastics days, seeing those positions and what life used to be like. And I'm excited to take this journey as an adult and see how I can push my body in a very healthy way and get the benefits from it.
So before we close, I want to ask you one thing. Next month, when I come and re-interview you, as I said a little earlier, tell me what the first thing you're going to hopefully say to me.
That I loved it.
Good boy. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Maggie O'Brien, and I'm so happy, the lovely and talented Maggie O'Brien, taking the month-long, 3-day-a-week hot yoga class. How in the heck did you decide you were going to do this?
Well, among my many talents, I also happen to be a yogi, which you probably did not know.
I did not know.
No, I typically practice yoga in music.
Oh, okay.
Way far away.
Mm-hmm.
So many people don't know that part of me. But I decided here in the tundra of Northeast PA to give the hot a try. So I saw the opportunity come across my Facebook feed to fill out this application and write this story about yourself and why you deserve this amazing opportunity. And I mean, who doesn't deserve it? Who doesn't?
Especially you.
Who deserves it more than me?
Nobody. So that was you said, okay, I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. But really, when you saw that in all fairness and in all sincerity, when you saw it, did you think, oh God, it's a commitment, it's another commitment.
Yeah.
I got to do this. It's hot. I don't know what it's like to have hot yoga, to participate in hot yoga.
Right.
One thing, yoga's enough, yet alone the heat.
Yeah.
So when you finally said, I'm doing this, what clicked?
I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. That's a big theme for me this year. Another thing you might not know, I am an empty nester now. My daughter is away at college, I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm choosing to fill it with positive self-development opportunities.
Oh, good.
So I thought that this would be a hoot. My office is a block away.
Yay.
So it's super convenient. I can't say that it's not, that it's not available
no
to me.
excuses.
I really
You're
don't.
an empty nester. You're a block away. You made a commitment. You're here.
Yeah.
So what do you hope to accomplish? At the end, I'm going to re-interview you
Okay.
in a month, and I want you to say, Laurie, this was the...
This was a huge success.
There you go.
And I want to get deeper into my poses. I want to improve my flexibility. I want to strengthen in my balance. And I want to, just engage in a whole new community.
Good. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Wish you the best. We're here with Boomer Obadinsky. I want to call him that. That's what everyone calls him, and this is good for a yoga class. So, Boomer, tell me, you took this class, you heard about it first. How'd you hear about it?
My fiance.
Okay. And secondly, what made you say, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot?
I came to a couple classes as like a 3-month trial, and I have a lot of back problems, knee problems from sports and, in high school and college, but I'm not having the pain like anymore. You know what I mean? It seems like with me doing all these techniques and the things that they're showing me that I'm having less and less pain each day. So I mean, it's doing amazing.
Well, they say that it's better because I have kind of osteoarthritis in my right knee, and I always say I want to come, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the heat. I'm afraid. When you did it with the heat, obviously it's a different feeling. Did you get nervous at first, or did you think, I'm a tough guy, I can do it?
No, I mean, the nerves are always there when you try to do something new. Yeah, but after a while, everybody's welcoming, and they say don't go, above and beyond. Do what you can handle, and it's like a pyramid process. You're supposed to, each day you're going to get better. Each week you're going to get better. I mean, it's just.
Do you practice? Do you think you'll practice at home a little in between the days?
The first night that I actually did, that's funny. I was like trying to remember the names and stuff like that, and I was doing it with my fiance, which comes here also, and she's like, "You're nuts," she's like, "You're crazy."
But tell me then, at the end, I'm going to interview in another month. So tell me what you hope to accomplish, other than you've been here, so the pain is a little lessened. What's your overall desire with this class?
I just like to get healthier, like spiritually, and become better as a person, and have a better foundation, because my foundation is horrible.
Well, you're cute, and I give you a lot of credit, and I'm wishing you a lot of luck. So when I meet you, I'm going to say, is your foundation better, James Boomer? What do you think? What are you going to tell me?
I'm going to work on it.
There you go. All right, thank you, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. I am here now with Nadine Zacchio. Nadine's mom, Mary Rose, went to school with me a year ahead, but I love her. She's a sweetie. Make sure you tell her I said hi.
I will.
So Nadine, tell me, when this happened, I'm getting everybody's perspective on this. When you found out about this, how deep down did you have to dig within yourself to say, I think I can do this?
I was like, you know what? This is a perfect time in my life that I need to try something different, something out of my comfort zone, and what better time than now? We're still close to the beginning of the new year, so I wanted to embark on a new body, mind, and spirit journey, and I thought that this was a great way to start.
So when you decided, okay, I'm doing it, the commitment was there, you got in, you're here, what is it that you hope? First of all, did you ever do any type of yoga before?
I did this once before.
Okay.
So
And did you like it?
I really enjoyed it. So I was really excited for the opportunity when I saw that, we can ask to, be part of this.
So when you're going to go through this, I'm going to re-interview you in a month. So I want to hear what you're going to say to me, but I want to know now going into this, what is it that you hope your overall, you gave me the reasons, but sticking to it and that determination that you're going to need, because it's work, it's a commitment, it's work, it's hot, and your body's going to move in different ways, then you're hoping it's what you want it to do. But when it all comes together, what's your biggest thing you want to walk away from having had this experience?
I want to walk away with a feeling of accomplishment, of being proud of myself for entering something that I probably wouldn't have done on my own, and having that confidence to maybe not just go ahead and do something like this, but have it be in a larger scale in my life.
Do you think you're pretty flexible?
Right now, no.
But that doesn't bother you. You know it'll work. If you work it, you're gonna get better.
Yes, I figured the more I go at it, the better I'm going to be. So I'm excited to see where I end up. It could only get better.
Yes. And tell me this, when I re-interview you and I say, Nadine, tell me what the greatest thing of being part of this has been, the answer will hopefully be,
I think a clear mind. They said, being in there kind of flushes out, makes you think clearer, and I think that is probably going to be one of my main focuses with this.
well, good luck to you.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you in a month.
I'll see you in a month.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm here with Jackie Vaskowskis. Jackie, thank you and for doing this, being interviewed. In a month, I'm going to get you again, so be prepared.
Okay.
So tell me, why did you decide, you saw this, maybe it came across your Facebook page, I don't know how you found out about it, but when you did, what made you think, I'm going to give this a shot?
It was basically family. My aunt in particular comes here, and she thought it would be a good place for me to start to get my, pretty much my life back in order, be more mind, body, and soul connected, and more wellness as a whole for me. So I'm excited for it.
So you were telling me earlier, we were talking out front, that your career as you're an EMT, do you think that's going to help you with strength? I mean, is that another reason why? Because you were saying it was a difficult night with patients and the physical, component of your job. Do you think that'll all blend into keeping you calm?
Absolutely. I think it'll be making me more confident in my job, knowing that I'm be able to handle more weight and even the stress of the job too.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I applaud these 5 of you doing this, because it's amazing did you ever do it before, first of all?
No, not hot yoga.
No, so see, it's a whole new challenge for most people, for everybody doing it, and I want to do it, and I'm a big chicken, because I think my knee hurts or this hurts and it's hot, but I think it's great. So when I come back here to you, I'm going to ask you, tell me, Jack, what did you learn from this? What's your greatest accomplishment? What do you feel better about having been committed to this for 3 days a week for a month? What do you hope your answer to me will be?
I'm hoping that I'll find more peace in daily life and more strength and overall well-being and healthier.
And this is going to put you on the path, you hope.
Absolutely.
There you go. Well, thank you and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Nadine.
Hi.
Congratulations on finishing up
Thank
30
you.
days of yoga. We just wanted to know how you thought it went, what your experience was like, and whether or not you'd recommend it to other people.
Absolutely. So this was my first time really engaging in hot yoga. I thought I did pretty well. I was coming, 4 times a week. So I saw a huge difference from when I started to when I finished, and even when I had like a 2 or 3 day period where I'd stop, I could notice that I couldn't bend as far on the next class. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel calmer. I kind of feel more centered after that.
good.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll continue the practice now that your required 30-day challenge is over?
I think I would like to do something maybe in the summer when my schedule slows down a little bit.
Okay.
But I think it was something great to be a part of, and that I know I can do in the future, which was something that I was a little nervous about, trying something new.
Okay. And if you had one note that you'd share with other people about the whole experience, what would that be?
Don't be afraid to try something out of your comfort zone.
All right. Well, you don't know this, but you are the unofficial winner of the
Yay.
challenge. Not that it was a competition, but you actually participated more than anyone else and completed the online challenge. And for that, we wanted to give you just a little something
my
to
gosh.
say congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
for
I
all
didn't
of the
expect
hard
that. That's
work.
so exciting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I dove right in the online and coming, and unfortunately got the flu the last week, so I missed a few classes.
That's
but,
all right.
I'm so happy. Thank you guys.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
You were here more than I was. Thank you, and hopefully you'll join us for another one of our
Yeah,
challenges.
absolutely. I would love to.
All right.
Thank you.
Here we are at Steamtown Yoga after 4 weeks of very strenuous hot yoga. We're here with the lovely Maggie O'Brien. Of course, I am not in yoga gear, and nor did I do this, but I interviewed you, Mag, a few weeks ago. We asked what you thought you were going to accomplish, if it was going to be hard, if you were going to like it, and we had a little pre-interview, and you said hands down, the answer is
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah, I'm hooked. I'm officially a hot yoga convert.
And tell me why. Tell everybody what it is that you were able to gain and/or/lose from this whole experience.
Well, the challenge for me personally was I did practice yoga, vinyasa yoga regularly, but I'd never practiced hot, and I was a little nervous about trying something new and kind of putting myself out there. And I'm happy to say that it was super beneficial. I proved to myself that I could learn something. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I got to really kind of stretch my muscles, literally and figuratively, and, kind of like readjust and get into some new poses and really push my boundaries.
So when you decided to do this, what was your one goal? We spoke about it before, but what was your goal, and did you reach that?
My goal was to, just be consistent, which I did. I didn't push myself too hard. During the 4-week challenge, we were asked to take 3 classes a week. I committed to the 3 classes a week. I came Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 4 weeks. And I didn't really push myself outside of that because I know in the past, if I overdo something, then I can sometimes lose my momentum. So I just kind of really made the goal, stuck with the goal, and stayed in the present. And I can say since that time now, I'm coming every day.
And so you're coming every day, so that answers my third question, which would have been, are you going to stick with this? So we're a few weeks beyond the initial 4, and you really believe, you've said you're pretty good with this, you're trying to come 5 days a week, which is a lot. The summer's approaching, we were talking a little bit about that. You said there's, that's going to be something you have to see what happens, but you really are doing well, so your long-term goal, if you had one, is to, hey, I'm coming as often as I can.
Yeah, at this point now, it's not even really a question. I wake up craving the heat in that room. I wake up thinking about, what time am I going to go to class? I've already booked on the app, on the MindBody app that they use here. I've already booked my classes for the next 2 weeks. I already put it in my book that I'm going to be here. I wake up, I packed my yoga bag the night before. There's a lot of responsibility with this practice because you leave here covered in sweat.
Right.
So, that's a lot of, the hygiene is,
Now I want to know, do you go out on a date or anything after?
Yeah, no, I crawl out of here into the car.
I saw you going out one day.
I
saw you your hair was, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And then it's forced me to kind of really get my act together in a lot of other ways because I have to have the yoga clothes washed and cleaned and put in the bag the night before. I've been really dedicated with prepping my meals for the week in advance. I know I have to have lunch ready for tomorrow to go to work because when I get home tonight, there'll be no cooking or prepping. Because I'll be lucky if I just get the shower.
And chill.
And hydrate and chill out for the rest of the night. Yeah.
Well,
and that's and it's working for me. So
there you go, and that's all that matters. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So continued good luck.
Okay.
This is Maggie O'Brien.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm here with James Boomer Obedinsky. I tried to get his name right, and we were he's giving me all these hints. I was pretty close, James.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah. So tell me, how'd you do?
Surprisingly, great.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you hooked?
Yes. It changed my life.
Wow. So you did that, it was 4 weeks, 3 times a week. You did that again, or a couple weeks post the 4. And are you still, well, let's ask this first. Your goal that you set out for, which we talked a little bit about the last time, your goals you set forth, were they met?
Yes.
In which way?
Every such way. I lost weight. I feel better about myself. I got a new position, new job. I got a great outlook in life. Everything was done correctly.
So tell me, have you continued to participate in the classes now? Or are you going to? Where are you at with that?
Well, I have a hernia.
Oh, geez.
So after
Surgery?
the surgery, I am back. So I go for my surgery in 2 weeks, and then I'm full. But the minor things that I could do, I still do when I wake up because I like that.
It's important.
Yes.
It'll keep you.
Yes.
Now, just so we know, all HIPAA files were signed prior to this.
Yeah.
Full disclosure. No, I'm teasing. You're admitting
it was
it.
an ongoing. It was prior to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did it bother you during that, when knowing that you had to have the surgery?
One time, that's it.
Yeah.
I had to leave class a little bit early, and the next day I went to my family physician, and then I went to the hospital. I got a CAT scan, and they told me that I like to put the mesh in, so now I'm just scheduling everything now.
Well, I hope all goes well and you continue, but after
it
it's
will.
all ready to go,
Oh, no,
your
I'm
little
good.
thing, your stretch is doing what you can, you'll be back.
I'm here.
And the heat was all right for you?
Oh, I love the heat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you like those hot summer humid days here that we get 2 of a year?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to with the surgery. Keep up the good work, and you do look wonderful.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
for you.
Thank you.
This has been James Boomer Obadinsky. Next up, we have the lovely Jackie Vaskowskis. Did I get it?
You did.
Little screw up first, but got it second. So, Jack, how did you do, number one?
I'm gonna admit, it was a struggle. It was, but it was a struggle that I really needed, because it's pretty much set me back on the right track as far as what my goals were that I really set out to accomplish through this process.
So tell everybody what the goals were, and did you accomplish them?
Well, my goals were to, mind, body, soul, get out from under what was covering me more or less and get stronger spiritually, physically, tone up, be more flexible physically and spiritually. And like I said, it was a struggle, but I got there and I'm inspired and grateful, and I can actually look everything in the face now with a different mindset, and everything feels fresh.
And do you think you'll continue and have you? Because as I said earlier, we're a few weeks after the initial 4 that you did, which was 3 times a week. Do you come here regularly or as often as you can? And will you continue, do you think? Now are you somewhat addicted to this kind of hot yoga?
It's certainly addicting. This practice has made me take a step back and realize that I need some different life changes, and I've been in the process of making those changes so that I do have a better schedule to keep this as a consistent practice, because it really does help.
Yeah. So the thought is then, I'm going forward and I'm going to do it as often as I can.
Absolutely.
You're not going to run from it.
No.
Because you didn't.
I'm running into it.
You're
I'm not
running
running
into
away.
I love it. Well, congratulations
Thank
to you,
you.
Jack.
Thanks so much.
Thanks. I am here with the lovely, beautiful, and talented owner of Steamtown Hot Yoga, Laura Alexiou. And we're talking a lot about how this whole class started, how everyone made out, which we're hearing the beginning and the end of. From your standpoint as an instructor, as someone who's so used to doing this, how do you think this group of people did?
Well, what I know they found really important was the community aspect of it. At the beginning of the program, they made sure to exchange numbers, to exchange emails, because a big part of success, not just in this class, but in life, is community. And having people who understand what you're going through and support you. And that's part of why we wanted to be part of this program, because a yoga studio provides community. We provide a place where these people could come together, say, hey, we're in this challenge, we're doing this thing, and I was in the loop with all of that, so people were like, oh no, I'm not making it. It's like, you are. It's not about coming in and being amazing every time you're in here. It's really just about coming in and making it here.
Because, Laura, anybody can have a bad day.
Oh,
Where you
absolutely.
feel like, oh, God, I don't want to go. Oh, God, I need sunglasses on the top of my head like today. I mean, we feel those. They're real feelings. But when you come anyway and you do it, that's half the battle.
That's more than half the battle.
Because 3 times a week you ask them. Now, let's just go over, too. When this whole thing started, how did it go out? It was through Facebook or something, wasn't it? Or what? How did that happen? Where people knew they could sign up and start this program?
Yes, we did a couple things. We did an invitation on Facebook for this event happening. We also reached out to our email list, because we have a lot of people who maybe have practiced in the past and for whatever reason weren't able to come back or didn't know how to come back.
Right.
And this was going to be an opportunity for them to apply for the program, have some accountability, have some help in coming in and being able to get started again. So that's where we got our great people from.
And then, so they came, they saw, they conquered, seems like, with everything that we've just heard. From your standpoint, you must be very proud of that, because to see, as you said, not only does it build your body and helps you get in better shape and more flexible, but it can build community, it can build that camaraderie between all of the people who came, and I know Maggie and Jackie and James was saying, he said that all of them have this love and this spirit about them now that I think feels like it's going to last, because it seems like it is so far. That must be very rewarding from your standpoint.
Absolutely. It really helps people find the best in themselves and be able to connect that with other people. Like when we feel better about ourselves, we're happier, we're able to be happier being with other people.
Right.
So that's what they really found, and that doesn't go away. That's something that you can stop the class, but you're going to keep that feeling. Like no one can take that away from you.
Yeah, I think as in anything, when people when they decide they want to do something and they actually accomplish it, that sense of accomplishment, it drives them even further to keep on going. And so once someone did this, Laura, they're all, they were 3 days a week, 4 weeks in a row. What is the average time per month that you should come? I mean, I know it can be up to individual, but what is ideal for someone who's just gone through that and starting? What's good for most people to get their body to be able to withstand, because the heat's up and just everything you have to do? How long?
We recommend 3 times a week to really be able to see the best results, which is why we ask that for these people. But most of our people come twice a week because everything gets in the way, right? So if you aim for 3 times a week and then you succeed twice a week, you're going to feel great. Yeah, you're going to get better, you're going to get more flexible, you're going to feel better, you're going to notice results.
And we talked earlier about the Sunday night class that you said is a candlelight class. That, you said, was a really good way to maybe introduce people who don't know much about it to experience it, because it's dark, which of course we need when we're doing yoga. I would. Don't look at me, that's what I would say. But no one's looking at you, they're looking at themselves, we know that. But nonetheless, it's very spiritual, it's very soft, and that's a good way to start, right?
And the candlelight class is so different from everybody's regular day. So part of the way that you get results is doing something completely out of the ordinary. You're not at home, you're not wearing your regular clothes, you're not in your routine, and it's candlelight and it's dark, it's different. You can't help but feel different and think, well, okay, it's a little different. Maybe I can do something I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Maybe I can learn something about myself and relax because nobody's watching me. It just really helps them just get rid of all the external and just go inward.
Because that's what you're trying to do, right? Yeah. It's all good. Well, thank you for this. This is wonderful for everyone who we just re-interviewed. I'm so grateful that they were able to stick it out for your sake. They were here, they did it.
For their sake.
I mean, when you put yourself out to do that, you're like, yes, from a teacher's standpoint, they did it. So it's a great accomplishment.
That's always what I tell people. Like, in the class, I can tell you do this, do that, but I can't do it for you. I can't make you get here. I can't make you commit. You have to, most of all, commit to yourself, for yourself. Absolutely. And then I'll do my part. When you walk in, I'm going to help you and encourage you and teach you what to do, but you've still got to show up. So all these guys, they had to do that. I could only do so much. I needed them to meet me halfway.
You're absolutely right. It goes with anything in life. You have to do the work. Everyone can give you the tools. You just have to do it. So thank you. It was a great job, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, we've come to the end of our 3-day, 4-week course here at Steamtown Hot Yoga. All the participants were here -1. We hope you enjoyed listening to their before and after, and we really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.